Yes guys, and we're back. Brand new series. It's a Newcastle United career mode and it's the rebuild. Oh lads, I'm so hyped for this series, you do not understand. So looking forward to it. This club has got so much potential for being one of the biggest clubs in the entire country, but they just don't have the right owners. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be taking them and seeing how far we can go with them. Newcastle, they're the club that gave us Gazza at its best. It's a proper little tune this. They gave us moments to make the hairs on your back of your neck stand up. When Jonas scored this goal to keep him up, even I got emotional, and I'm not even a Newcastle fan. Proper footballing moment. Cannot beat them. They've had their moments of controversy too. I still don't think I'm ever going to see a moment where two players on their own team end up having a fight. And of course, the greatest Premier League quote ever.
We're still fighting for this title, and I'll tell you, honestly, I will love it if we beat them.
Absolutely amazing. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what we are working with. Now I've got to say, you might have just seen it a minute ago, but I've turned off transfers for this first season. I want to work with the squad that we actually have, and it's going to take some work. It's got potential, we've got a good starting point, but we're going to have to get rid of that 5 of their back formation. We're going to be going with 4-2-3-1. There's a lot of dead wood in this squad, I can see that already. It's far too many players. But with no transfer window, we'll have to be looking at moving them on, potentially in January, I think that's how it works, or by next season. Once I've gone through the entire squad, became looking at player instructions, getting those front four bursting into the box. We're going to be playing free-flowing, attacking football. That's what these Newcastle fans deserve, and that's what we're going to be delivering for them. As well as that, we're going to have the fullbacks bombing on, overlapping, the 2 centre mids, box to box. It's going to be total football. Now, one of our main men this season, Salomon Rondon. I've spoken about him before. He is an absolute warrior. 6'1", high attacking work rate. He's going to be an absolute beast to play against. As well as that, Almiron is going to be that guy. He's going to be unlocking defences. He's got high attacking work rate, high defensive work rate. That's what I like to see. And another one to be looking out is Shkar. He's a player that I do really like, just purely because of this one moment last season. I mean, how FIFA are going to do him with 66 long shots when he's capable of performing moments like this? Outrageous, outrageously underrated. So we've got to have a look at what Mr. Ashley wants us to be actually doing. He's saying that we've got a brand to protect, we've got a business to grow, and supporters to please. It's quite interesting that he's got that down in there, considering he doesn't care about the fans at all. But we do, so we are going to be looking at trying to make the fans happy all over again. Now we will be going with training throughout this season. I know it's a little bit overpowered, but since we've got no transfers we can bring in, we are going to have to hack out the training quite heavy. Now I've gone with some of the lads who will be in the first team because we're looking at this season now. We need immediate results. We are building a project, but we need results this season. Now we're going to skip this pre-season. Hopefully we'll go without any problems, and the captain's injured. Out for 2 months. Brilliant. So Lascelles, he won't be there at the start, but when he comes back, it'll be like a new signing. So that's great. So let's get into some highlights. Match day number 1, kicking off our season at home. We're playing against Spuds. Oh boys, I'm so excited for this season. I want us to be coming not only top half, we're ignoring the relegation fight, we're not doing that this season. I want us to be pushing top half, I want us to be looking at Europe, that's what I want us to be looking at. Alright, Spurs have got Kane, we've got Rondon. Alright, yeah, it sounds funny now, but come the end of the season, I reckon this guy's got at least 20 goals in him. It's going to be a big player for us. Straight from kick-off, giving us a little glimpse of what he can do. Just drags his effort wide. Couldn't do any more than that. Spurs are one of the best teams in the league, obviously, and if you give them chances, especially with poor defending like this, they're going to punish you. Horrible goal to concede, we go 1-0 down. 37 minutes in, Shelby gets the ball, gives it to Rondon, sends it out wide to Almiron. He's got options in the middle, dinks in a cross, Lloris punches it out, ball falls to Key. Can he have a go? Yes he can. That's how we open up our account for this series. It's a lovely finish, it's a lovely strike. Gets us back on level terms, it's what I want to see. Going in the second half, fresh off the bench, Kennedy is running down the line, goes unchallenged, loads of time, chips up a little cross, Perez is there, nods it home. We're still 3 points in the first day of the season. On we go. Match day number 2, going off to Cardiff, going to Wales, long away day. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, I didn't expect anything from this one. Paul Dummett does well to block the first shot. He takes about 12 years to get up. Cardiff go 1-0 up. That's not what I want to see. Now, Rondon, he's an absolute beast. Put the ball in the box and he'll win it. That is a great header. He's not even facing the goal when he scored that. That'll be the first of many. That's what I'm hoping for. Nevertheless, Cardiff, Paul Dummett once again, not picking up his man at the back post. We go 2-1 down. But lads, I'm not having it. We're not doing a relegation scrap this season. We are here to take over. This is what we're here for. Straight from kick-off, the boys, they play it around quite well at the back, building up the pitch really slowly. Amron, you see Atsu bursting down the line, breaks in the box, Worst penalty you'll ever see given. Jose Perez steps up. Can he slot it away? Yes, he can. Saves us an embarrassment against Cardiff. Matchday number 3 we're against Chelsea. Now, I wanted us to start this game quick. Oh, boys. I don't think we'll ever start a game as well as this. How about that? That is an absolute bullet of a finish. 1 minute in, Chelsea didn't even touch the ball. Oh, it was amazing. Perfect start. Now, we were still going wild, and yeah, we forgot it's Chelsea we're playing against. You give them a sniff, similar to Spurs, they'll punish you. You have to settle for another point. So, 2 draws and a win. Matchday number 4. It's a big test. We're going to the Etihad. We got Man City, Premier League champions, record breakers. This is what it's all about. This is the level we want to be competing at. Alright, they might have Aguero, but we keep him quiet. I reckon we got a chance in this. 18 minutes in, the boys playing it around nicely at the back. Dummett gives it to Almiron. Rondon plays a lovely little pass through. He's 1-on-1. Shot just gets cleared off the line. Promising start. But then, this is a Guardiola side we're playing against. The amount of passes in this passage of play, it's outrageous. Chasing shadows, nowhere near him. It's unbelievable team goal. We go 1-0 down. Not much we can do about that. Key ended up breaking Bravo's hand with that effort there. It's very unlucky he didn't go flying into the top corner. Moments later, Perez works really hard. Almiron gives it to Rondon, 6 yards out, bang! We get back on level terms. That's what I want to see. 15 minutes from time, we win the ball on the edge of our box. Almiron, he's not got much on, gives it to Rondon, gives it back to him, gives it to Atsu, slips a lovely pass through. How about that? This guy's got a rocket on him. Puts us into the lead. You hug that ginger, Geordie. Unbelievable finish. 8 minutes from time. Off the bench, Matt Ritchie gives it to John Joe Shelby. He releases him. He's fresh off the bench. He's got pace to burn. He's got loads of options, whips it across. It's not dealt with. It falls to Kennedy. We make it 3-1. It's a famous win at the Etihad. A game we will never forget. Unbelievable result. That's what the boys are capable of, and that's what we're going to be doing this season. I said at the start of this game, if we can keep this man quiet, we got a chance. Exactly what we did. And then just in case you're wondering, there's only one important stat in football, and that's goals. Alright, City might have dominated possession with their lovely passing, but we thoroughly deserved that win. Good bit of news after that game is our captain, Lascelles, he's back in the squad. He's not fit enough to play the next game against Arsenal, but it's good news. That's what we're going to be seeing. So matchday number 5, like I just said, we got Arsenal. Now, after playing Man City, Chelsea and Spurs already, playing Arsenal, we've played good teams already. We know what they're about. Opening 10 minutes, Arsenal just completely carved us open. It's a horrible goal. Danny Welbeck. I mean, I don't know how he scored from there. Outrageous. Only chance we could create in the entire game was this effort from Perez. Almost a worldie. We had to settle for our first loss of the season. It was brutally unlucky in that game. That was Arsenal's only effort in the entire match. Proper smash and grab result, that one. Disappointing to throw that one away. So after that result, I felt like maybe the first 11 could be tweaked just slightly. Left back Baraka, I'm going to put him in instead of Dummett, just to see how he gets on. So after losing our first game, we're off to Palace. And we started really well, almost creating a goal early on. 14 minutes on the clock, Key gives it to Shelby. Ends up knocking out a fan, would have been an absolute screamer. 33 minutes in, Zaha is Palace's best player. Absolutely breezes past the fullback. Ball finds us away kindly. Sacco puts him 1-0 up. Disappointing goal to concede. 43 minutes on the clock. Almiron, once again, he's only got Rondon in support. He ends up being offside. He does the smart thing. He holds it up, waits for extra runners. Atsu gives it to Shelby. Gives it back to Almiron. Got options in the middle. Gives it back to Shelby. Keeper makes a good save. Going in the second half, Atsu. 1-on-1. Keeper makes a great save. But John Joe Shelby, he missed a target from there. It's an open goal. Oh, it's appalling. Absolutely appalling. I felt like we were creating chances, but I didn't know if we were going to get back into it. Almiron just missing that one there. 10 minutes to go. Key wins the ball. He gives it to Kennedy, fresh off the bench again. He's proving to be a bit of a super sub. Gives it to Almiron. You know what's next. Gives it to Rondon. Bang. We go back on level terms. This guy has got goals in him. I'm telling you. He's our main man. 1 minute from time, I would have took a point, but no lads. We went and stole the win. Last moment of the game. They get it put down as an own goal, but we all know it's all about our centre-back Lejeune. I don't know what Wan-Bissaka's doing on the line here. It's an easy clearance, but we'll take it. So up next we have Leicester. Now, I don't know what it is about playing against Leicester, but on FIFA, they seem to be my bogey team. I just always struggle playing against them. I don't know what it is. 53 minutes in, whipping across, Almiron somehow just sends that effort just wide. And then Christian Atsu is throwing his hat into the ring for worst miss of the series. I don't know who he was aiming for there. That wasn't a pass. It definitely wasn't a shot. Awful effort. 69 minutes on the clock. We almost give away a penalty, but the boys win the ball back deep in our own half. Lovely bit of passing football here. Key gives it to Shelby. He releases Atsu. He's got Rondon in support. Can he find him? Plays it to him. Rondon. Oh, just can't find the back of the net. I took that moment to make a triple sub. Felt like that needed a change, freshen things up a little bit. On comes Kennedy, Richie and Diarmi. From the resulting corner, there is that man, Salomon Rondon, wins the game 1-0. That's what I like to see. So without further ado, let's see how we are on the table. 7 games in, lads. We are third. 4 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss. We scored 11. We conceded 7. Defense is leaking a bit too much, but we're thereabouts, which is the main thing. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave it a like and subscribe. It lets me know that you want to see more of this kind of content. I thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.